Welcome. My name is Dr. Lisa Templeton, and I am here today to lead a meditation to go within and to work and relate with any kinds of reactive defensiveness that may arise within us. So we're going to just take a nice deep breath. And another deep breath. We're going to breathe into our belly. And then slowly release. Just noticing your body. Softening. Relaxing. And let your breathing come to its natural rhythm. Relaxing. And I'd like you to think of a time when you found yourself feeling defensive. We don't get defensive if we don't feel attacked. And as my article on this mentions, oftentimes conflict is really defense against defense, not necessarily anyone attacking. And so with this in mind, we are going to work on becoming aware of when this happens for us and what it might feel like so we can catch it. That's the key, is that we want to catch these things. It's not about any kind of judgment. If we have it, oh, I got defensive, what's wrong with me? This is about a human experience, a way of protecting that may or may not be helpful. When we lean into this experience and relate with it a bit more, then we understand. And we can also learn some ways to practice with this. My article goes into a little bit of that. This meditation is really about being here in the now and creating a space within our imagination, love our imagination, to work with it within. So, we're grounded, feet on the floor, butt in a chair, maybe you're laying down, maybe you're listening to this on a walk, whatever it may be, you can always tune in to your body. So that's what we're doing right now. Noticing from our toes, and then you might want to just notice, move your body a little bit. There's no need for have to stay still in a meditation, nothing like that. You can move and breathe and flow as you need. Sometimes working with something like defensiveness can feel a little uncomfortable. And we have often judged when people get defensive. Yet we also become defensive at times. So we're working on changing this. So close your eyes if you feel comfortable. And I want you to imagine a time when you felt defensive. And if there are no occasions that are coming to mind, I want you to think about one of your triggers, somebody doing something that really irks you. Why did you have to say that? Why did you have to do that? This is such a trigger for me. I'm so upset, so angry. it's okay to feel these things. We're just going to lean in for a bit. I want you to notice in your body what that feels like. And there's nothing to fear here. You might notice a little discomfort, maybe a little constriction in the heart, maybe something in your gut, tightness in the shoulders. So many different ways. No way is right or wrong. Whatever you feel, we honor it. We create space for it. We bring it forward. So as you're noticing these sensations, I want you to breathe into them and just create a little space. So if there's constriction on your heart, just noticing what a breath does, what a couple deep breaths might do. You may still feel the feeling, perhaps not as intensely with the breath, or maybe just as intense. If at any moment that starts to feel too intense, open your eyes, move your body. Use the movement that we can create to move emotion. It really fits. It's the root of the entire word. So I want to move it. Whatever emotions are there. When we get defensive, what are the emotions? Anger, hurt, disappointment, fear, anxiety. Could be an array of different things. We usually don't get defensive on the positive emotions or the more comfortable ones. But that's okay. The idea is to create some space. When we feel constricted, we might react. It's very easy and much more quickly to react. So we're slowing everything down here so that we can respond. If we feel these things, we start to notice defensiveness. We start to notice all of these emotions. We create space. Breath helps to create space. Our imagination creates space. Just imagining a field of beautiful sunflowers cleared out from a forest. Big sky. Just offering all this beauty and imaginative images to come forth, to help build space and to slow us down. When we slow down, we can respond to anything, even what may be perceived as an attack, an actual attack, or perhaps just someone else becoming defensive. So, as we're moving, as we've leaned into these emotions, we're leaning out now. We're starting to breathe, starting to feel a little space, a little clearing, just a noticing, to stay in tune with this particular experience so that we know what it is when it shows up. And we know how to work with it. We know how to talk with it, relate with it. In a more loving, compassionate way, not judgment, not criticism, not push away, box it up, layer it up, pile it on. It's not helping any of us. There's times for that, or pause. And then there are times for play. And we're dancing with this defensiveness. So let's take a few more deep breaths. If you need to move your body after this, please do so. Maybe a little smile you notice on your face. Bringing in a little bit of beauty, a little bit of joy, a little gratitude. I'm very grateful for you in doing this meditation and practicing this work. You are creating waves, and those waves are moving the entire length of oceans around our world. So thank you. And I really appreciate you. I hope you have a beautiful day. And the next time you're feeling defensive, that you're able to take a step back, take a breath, and respond rather than react. And please, if you're interested in learning more about defensiveness, please check out my blog post on defensiveness. And thank you again. Namaste. The light in me shines and honors the light shining from you.